fuck what them bitches gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck what them niggas gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sister, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitching the different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't hold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Don't get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one win, some break. I would never take off as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, Yahanna, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. We unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we professional now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Rap in it, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I send with the Glock with the slide for real. I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for real. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, Yahanna, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all don't fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey. That's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
JT on the track.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my.
Yeah. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
America KKK, land of the good smokers, home of the slaves. And I'm just trying to be great. Tell me, how can I live with this drama every day? I'm a light, I'm a beam in this darkness. It seems that real life is a nightmare. Can I live my dreams on this earth? Since I was young, I realized I had a destiny bigger than the fake shit that's disguised what was best for me. Better than the hate and all the lies that be the death of me. As of late, since we've been hypnotized since elementary, thought it was my skin, but studied something that was new to me. They hate me because of what my ancient ancestors used to be. Healers, teachers, deities, not all of them were kings and queens. Our nature was natural, not supernatural. Now they call it magic and voodoo, that shit ain't practical. All the roots connected, always more to learn of that, you know. Don't let the shit go over your head. Same snakes up in the garden, but the skin just shed. They'll always try to convince you that it's all in your head. Just know you gotta do better before you hit your bed. Stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they don't wanna see us win. Trying to kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live, Lord, tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin. Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin.
Yo.
Can I live?
They say my rhymes cause too much excitement. Ride incitement, shit, well there's no indictments when my kinfolk get murdered by white men. Dark skin, light skin, divided and blinded. So we beef with each other, our brothers, rather than fight them. Fuck all that silence, it's time to get shit ignited. I ain't my way, low nigga. I ain't taking shit from no tars. And ain't no motherfucking nation got freedom from marching, begging for portions. Niggas ain't signing no parchments, big payback. You crackers got red in your margins. Why? They broke every treaty, slaughtered the buffalo, and then they set fire to teepees. They carved their face in mountains, but we go to jail for graffiti. We fought for this country, they gave us syphilis and Tuskegee. We been getting robbed, yeah, we're the ones who stay behind bars. They take all our money, but they ain't wanna give us no jobs. Wasn't supposed to make it, but we stayed defying the odds. It's like we really only living off the grace of our God. Can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? Yo, can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
Same game parlays and slot games for days. Double the fun with the Bally Bet app. Let's play.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me.
You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that when you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. Ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. hard, cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you go and bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you go and bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that.
All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
With multiple income sources, tracking my expenses and earnings for taxes feels like a whole other job. That's where the pros at H&R Block saved.
Where's he going with this shit?
Oh no, you belong to somebody new.
'Cause tonight you belong to me. I'm from One West headquarters. Follow my captain's orders. Live in the land of pain and torture. No straw, but they want their mortar. Tell Trump, fuck borders. P.S. prepare for slaughter. Never take their sons and daughters. Never give them alls in return. Niggas never wanna learn till they laying in the urn. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You got to burn, even if I gotta go with it. So fuck it, is you with it? Niggas never feel froggy, they just wanna rip it. If I see a bad bitch, then I gotta rip it. Your lip looking like the Red Sea when I split it. Tell me why that flow's so vicious. Every time he switches.
Shalom, Israel. With ISUPK coming out of 1 West Hall, New York, 125th Street, under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA. As said 1969, we were bringing out the truth that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true children of the Bible. I'm a priest and officer, Yashal, holding down his Brotherhood Class, priest and officer, Shaka War. Brotherhood Class, y'all. Something that everybody in today's society and in this world lacks. We all lack brotherhood. We all lack sisterhood because everybody's about their goddamn self and pleasing their self and their flesh and keeping up with the Joneses and worrying about a bunch of stuff that don't matter nor you can take to the grave with you. Everybody's so focused on getting to the bag, right? I understand you got to pay bills and stuff, but they have made money. They have made wealth the focal point of life in today's society. You know, back in the 40s and 50s, a man would work a simple factory job and have 3 households, 3 wives, and many children. And everybody was taken care of. All the bills was paid, kids was taken care of, wives was taken care of. Nobody wanted for nothing. They didn't have governmental assistance back then. They didn't have food stamps yet at that time. They didn't have Section 8 or subsidized housing or none of that garbage. They didn't need it because we thrived on our own, because we supported one another. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have supported their goddamn selves and each other throughout time and history and throughout life. The reason why we don't now is because the white man's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. And we have such things as food stamps, WIC checks, Section 8, fixed rental income, housing, housing authority, period. You understand? Housing assistance. Now, housing assistance to place that'll place homeless people, that's a different thing. That's something different there. That's something way more different, right? But we as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to go back to the way things were before integration. We need to go back to separation and only involving ourselves with ourselves. We need to get back to only dealing with our own people, because it's more prosperous that way. We thrived more. Like when we had Black Wall Street, we had businesses, we had banks, we had churches, we had schools, we had mom and pop stores, we had things jumping. You understand? And we didn't want for nothing. We ain't need the white people or they little bit of money. Nah, y'all gotta do your thing. Y'all stay over there. We good over here. You know what I'm saying? Us niggas gonna stay with our nigga money and our nigga businesses. Don't even worry about it. But eventually, their economy was crashing due to greed and selfishness, and they didn't know how to thrive as a people, because it was every man for themselves in their society. So they reached out to us, and once they seen we had business jumping, we had goods and products and export that they needed, they're like, oh, these niggas got everything. You know what? Let's take it. Let's take what they got. So they came and ransacked Black Wall Street, burned down our houses, burned down our businesses, unalived a lot of us, hung us, lynched us. Slack you. They gunned us down. They hunted us. In Lamentations 4:18, it says, they hunt our steps, for we cannot go out in our streets. Our end is come, for our time is fulfilled. Our end is near, right? These bastards hunt us down purposely to the point where it's like a sport to them. I was looking at a clip on YouTube. I was looking at a clip on YouTube, right? Brother got stopped by police, and he knew his rights and his laws, and he owned them. He had his window cracked, ever so slightly, enough to where they could hear him, he could hear them, he could hand them his documents if need be. The cop on his side, on the driver's side, was not approaching. The cop on the passenger side was standing at the passenger window with his gun drawn, talking about open your window. He said, hell no, I'm not opening my window. Why you got your guns out? And why he act like he can't come up here and approach me? I don't understand what y'all doing over here. Y'all coming up here with guns out like I've done something wrong. Y'all wilding. Put the guns down, first off, and talk to me. Now you act like you want to come up to my window. Okay. He's like, roll your window down. I'm not rolling my window down. I do not have to. I haven't done nothing wrong. And y'all coming up here with your guns drawn like I've done something wrong. See, what they need to start addressing on these viral clips is the real issue at hand. They need to start addressing the issue that you're only doing this because I'm black. And don't sit there and fix your dirty lips, your dirty lying lips to lie about it. Y'all don't pull guns out on white people. I watch y'all. Y'all pull over white people. They hop out and curse y'all out. And y'all don't do nothing about it. You pull a nigga over, you got your guns drawn, ready to clap something. Y'all yanking them out the car. Y'all handcuffing them, putting knees on neck and foot to ass for no reason. And throwing them in the back of the cop car. For what? Driving while black? Come on, let's call a spade a spade. This is what y'all do. Y'all might as well just put that law in place so we can know what we gotta do next. Because y'all keep making BS excuses when y'all make these traffic stops, and y'all keep using these damn excuses to unalive us. And it's not gonna continue to be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. You understand me? It's not going to be tolerated. It's not going to be accepted, and it's not going to be condoned. Period. It's just not. Ain't no black person worth a portion of their soul going to stand for that. I promise you, they're not. But again, all of this stems from us as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians lacking brotherhood and sisterhood. These sisters on here on IG showing their ass and their breasts and only private parts, and they out here acting a fool and fighting each other and disrespecting and violating one another. All for what? For some clout? Y'all clickbaiting? Y'all clout chasing? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? I don't understand you sisters. Y'all supposed to be coming together to build. But how can y'all build? Because you know why? Because y'all want to be feminists. Y'all want to be 304s. Y'all so goddamn selfish. It's retarded. You so goddamn selfish, you stupid. Me. I. Shut the hell up. That's your problem. Everything to be about you and you ain't doing a goddamn thing. You do the same thing a man try to do, and you want some goddamn credit. You don't get a pat on the back for being a goddamn adult and paying your goddamn bills. You don't get no oos up in authority because you went to work every day and you got promotions and you made money. So what? You make 6 figures. Shalom, Yabashimi Al-Shabrakata. So what? You make 6 figures. So goddamn what? Your man, your husband is still supposed to be the king of the goddamn castle. Get and this whole alpha submissive. I don't know where the hell they got that terminology from. Get it out of your head. Get it out and keep it out of your goddamn mouth. The hell is wrong with y'all sisters? Alpha submissive. What the hell does that even mean? You chose to work in the field that you chose to work in. You chose to work in that aggressive market, and you feel you got to be a bulldagger inside that market to maximize potential and profit and performance and all of that. That's on you. But don't sit there and take on the traits of a man or try to take on a masculine spirit because you're working in an aggressive market competing with men. That's what you chose to do. This is a man's world, like James Brown said. Y'all just in it. Y'all was made to be a helpmate. Y'all not made to be equal, above, and none of that garbage. That's why Eve messed everything up for all of y'all women, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Eve messed it up for all of y'all. Because she thought she was better than Adam. She wanted to be better, greater than God. And that's y'all goddamn problem now. Y'all out here thotting and hoeing and all this garbage. And y'all talking about you want a husband. Let me tell you something. I got some content I'm putting out, right? Eddie Griffin is a comedian, but he got this other dude on the clip with him, right? And they're breaking down something so profound that women need to really take note and listen to. Y'all hoes want to be so promiscuous and keep sleeping with men. It's deeper. It's so much deeper than the fact that y'all sleeping with multiple men. Y'all sleeping with multiple men and y'all letting them nut all up in you. That's the problem there. Y'all sisters don't even shalom. Y'all bashim y'all shop up. Yahweh Shema, Thibah Shem Yahweh Shah. Y'all sisters don't even know by taking on all that multiple DNA. This is how they broke it down. By these sisters taking on all that multiple DNA, they wonder why their temperament is all abnormal. They wonder why their pH balance is always off. They wonder why the cycle in their body is always abnormal. Why their period is, why their flower is always abnormal. Wonder why they got bipolar disorder. Because y'all done took in double and triple digits worth of DNA like a damn sperm bank. And y'all wonder why when you finally do get a man that you enjoy dwelling with, you get pregnant and have his baby, but the baby don't even look like him. It looked like 30 brothers ago. And then you wonder why. This is why we lack brotherhood and we lack sisterhood. We don't respect ourselves enough to love and respect one another. You understand? The brothers is out here making whores of these sisters, even at young ages. That's if they could live past 16. Because they want to be drill rappers and they want to be running drills and all this shooting and banging and all of this other garbage. Thinking that stuff is cool. And their excuses, that's their environment. No, it's not, dummies. Wake the hell up. When are y'all going to get it? Break that cycle. I grew up in Jersey City all my life. I don't watch older heads be on the corner. I'm an older head now. I still see some of these same niggas on the corner. Older than me. Why? If you ain't reach a certain level of profit in 20 years, 30 years, then what are you doing it for? All that for the lifestyle, for the women, all that's cute. These little young heifers don't want your old ass. These little young heifers do not want your old ass. They looking at these little young, half a rainbow ass little children. These boys getting roughed up at school and then they coming out wearing a goddamn wig and some heels like a bitch. What? And all this stems from lack of brotherhood and lack of sisterhood because the parents want to be goddamn lit. The single mothers is out here raising King Vaughns. These single mothers is out here raising demons and monsters. And it's got to stop. We in the latter days, and they starting to understand it is lonelier than they expected. Now all of a sudden you want your man back in the house. Once Trump passed these laws, y'all gonna be knocking down doors looking for good men. All that looking for that 1%, them 6-figure niggas, y'all ain't gonna be looking for them no more because you sitting there. First off, you think monogamy exists. Monogamy is a fad. It's a farce. It's an illusion. That's why you women is delusional, thinking one man is supposed to be with you. No, you're supposed to be with one man, and it's optional if a brother chooses to accept having more than one rib. It's lawful under the eyes of the Lord and under the rules and laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God to have more than one wife. Now, it's optional. You got some brothers that might have 5 to 7 wives. You might have brothers that might have 2 wives. You might have a brother that just got 1. Whatever the brother's preference is the brother's preference. Whatever the brother feels he can handle is what he can handle. The whole more to the situation is you can't throw a sister away. The brothers cannot throw a sister away. And you sisters stop making excuses so you can throw yourselves away. Because you're turning him into a whoremonger. You're making a whore yourself. Stop. Learn to keep your legs and your mouth closed for a change. You might learn something. You might actually learn sisterhood. And this is why I blame these cougars. These cougars don't want to teach these young heifers nothing. Y'all just letting them run to and fro like Satan on the earth. In the book of Titus, as a matter of fact, let me go to it. You know, Israel, like we in the ISUPK, we take these laws, statutes, and commandments seriously. We plays no games, right? Because this is your life. You understand? This is life and death. We're in the latter days. Esau is not playing, and we can't wait till they hit the goddamn button. Trump is not playing. Prices is up. It's $28 for a dozen of eggs. Cases of water, $20. They selling you plastic. They selling you garbage. I don't put out content of the food that they processing out here, and y'all still buying it up. When are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians gonna wake the hell up? It's the end. We go to the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as it becometh holiness, meaning separate from these other women out here, separate from these other nations. Feminism is a white woman problem. Why the hell is black women and Hispanic women taking on white women problems? Putting on blonde wigs, putting on eyelashes so goddamn long it look like your eyes trying to fly off your goddamn face. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, that is a serious question. Like, y'all character and y'all every being is coming into question. Y'all want to get flown out and buy Birkins and all this garbage. What are you doing for the end of days? Huh? You can't take none of that garbage with you to the grave. What are you doing for yourself in the end of days? What are you doing for yourself in these latter days? It's the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. Meaning, don't be sitting there becoming a goddamn lush, right? Sitting there drinking, acting all stupid, getting belligerent. You know what I mean? Women like Krishan Rock, she calmed down now, but when she was acting all rambunctious, she's still rambunctious. She just calmed down. You know, all these women promoting promiscuity like Megan Thee Stallion, Sukiyana, Beyonce, and all this other garbage, but yet they all got a man. Nicki Minaj got a husband. Cardi B got Offset, or whatever the hell they got going on now, but they got kids and a family. You understand what I'm saying? All these so-called girls pushing promiscuity got husbands. They're putting on a farce and a fad and an illusion, and they making y'all young girls delusional because y'all lack brotherhood and sisterhood, and they got to push an agenda in order to maintain their fame and fortune. But in this book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3, this is for these older women. These are for these cougars. Y'all busy out here buying rod. Y'all need to be out here buying a goddamn clue and start teaching these young girls something. Teach them how to sew up a garment. Teach them how to boil water so they could cook. Teach them something good. It says, not false accusers, not being all catty, running their goddamn mouth and their jibs, lying about every goddamn thing, or trying to usurp authority over a man. Not being luscious, drinking too much wine, but being teachers of good things. Y'all old heifers need to start being teachers of good things. Y'all so busy chasing this young rod because y'all tired of the old men y'all was putting up with. Stop being whores. It's that goddamn simple. Stop being a goddamn hoe. Y'all just don't get it. And y'all ain't gonna learn. And y'all brothers, y'all ain't no better. Y'all out here thinking y'all doing something. You're not. Y'all not out here doing diddly squat. You out here pleasing your flesh, getting high, being effeminate in your feelings, in your bag, whatever the hell you want to call it. You need to step up and man the hell up. Y'all out here sleepwalking, stuck in the goddamn matrix, and we out here prophesying to the wind, putting our lives on the line to make sure y'all dumbasses get it and teach y'all the spirit of brotherhood. You help one another. You pull one another up. Not kick each other while y'all down. Y'all got that crab in the barrel mentality. This is why Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will never grow. We'll never make it out of this hellhole. We'll never make it out of this poverty. We'll never make it out of this goddamn oppression. As long as y'all keep acting stupid and complacent. Y'all want to keep getting high. So the hell what weed is legal? So the hell what apes is $15 goddamn dollars? You ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but you got money to keep buying eighths after eighth after eighth after eighth. You got money for raps, but you can't put none of that money together. You done bought a whole quarter pound of weed when you could have put that money on your phone, invested in Robinhood, and bought some stocks and started investing and flipping that goddamn money. Sit there and turn 105,000 in a week. No, you can't do that. No, that's not for you. You got to be on the block. You got to be lit. You got to keep up with the Joneses. It's BS. And y'all full of sugar, honey, iced tea to think otherwise. Something wrong with y'all. This generation is cooked. Y'all little niggas and y'all sisters is cooked. Half-baked, fried, dyed, laid to the side. Something is seriously and terribly wrong with y'all. Y'all got problems. I swear y'all do. Let me shout out my brothers and sisters in the chat, man. I don't even know what zone they in. They just dropped in unexpectedly. I appreciate it. The water. Y'all tap in Friday when I do my Sabbath service, man. Building my Hebrew up. But yeah, man, we lack brotherhood and we lack sisterhood. And this is the major problem that we face in America today. If we go to the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20, it says, if a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. Who are you to sit here and talk about you love God, but you hate somebody out here in the street? First off, you shouldn't be over the age of 30 with ops. I'm going to say it in the regular language you can identify. Ain't no way in hell you over 30, over 40 years old, and you out here in these streets talking about you got ops. You's a goddamn fool. And the ops you really got walk past you every day, and you don't do nothing to them. You don't even bat an eye at them or look their way. Because you submit to them. You helpless little bitch. Them small hats, the ones that took your culture, walking around acting like us when they not like us. Walking around in black with white stockings on, pantyhose, with fake curls. That's supposed to symbolize dreads, not dreads, braids. It's supposed to symbolize cornrows. Something is seriously, terribly wrong with y'all. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all need to get y'all ish together. Like something serious. It's the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. Y'all Christian pastors, y'all liars. All y'all people in those congregations, y'all some goddamn liars. All of y'all. Down to the grandmama, down to the little children. All y'all little heifers is liars. All y'all is liars. Y'all lie to yourselves. Y'all lie to each other. Y'all lie to the Most High God. You understand? Y'all lie. And y'all welcome every and anybody into y'all goddamn church. Y'all welcome Transformers, Alphabet community members. Y'all let white people in your church. You sleeping with the goddamn enemy. You letting the enemy in your congregation, dumbass. What's wrong with you? Like, it's one thing that we got these fake Israelite groups out here, and that's another thing. The ISUPK is not affiliated with any fake Israelite group, synagogue of Satan, Muslim mosque, Christian church, none of that. We ain't affiliated with Scientology, Egyptology, none of that goofy garbage. You understand? It's one thing if you out here like these fake Israelite groups and y'all standing 10 toes down on y'all business, despite the fact that y'all are totally and utterly wrong and need to just come home, fight that demon, because the only reason why you not in this truth is for the simple fact it's something out of the law, statutes, and commandments you did not want to stop doing. You either didn't want to stop fornicating, you didn't want to stop getting high, or smoking something of some sort, whether if it was a cigarette, a black and mild, a vape, any of that garbage. Or you did not want to stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster because you assume fried shrimp and lobster tails are good. It may taste good, but it's not good for you as a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. It's unlawful. When are y'all going to get that through your thick skulls? Why you want to keep pleasing your flesh with the stuff that's breaking your body down and destroying you? Again, we lack brotherhood. We lack sisterhood. And y'all need to wake the hell up. It's the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, say that again. If a man say, I love God, oh, praise Jesus. Oh, I'm in the blood of Jesus. Oh, shut the hell up. Shut your goddamn mouth. You sound like a goddamn sissy. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, meaning that brother that's homeless out here asking for change or something to eat, or eating out of garbage cans, you understand? This for that brother. If you sit there and say you love God, but you hate that brother, you're a goddamn liar. Period. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen? Your brother in the flesh, whether Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you see him every single day. How can you not love him? How can you not want to help him? How can you not want to do for him? You see he messed up. Help the nigga. Why not? You quick to go give up $1 to the white man. You quick to give up your dollars to the oppressor. You quick to give up your dollars to these Arabs and these East Indians and these Hamites. Like, who you think running these businesses? When you go to Crown's Chicken, who in it? Hamites running it. When you go on all these little chicken spots, who running them? Arabs. Period. Concussion getting, underarm smelling Arabs. When you go in these clothing stores trying to buy clothes and sneakers, who do you think own them? Blacks and Hispanics and Indians? No. White men, Arab men, Jewish men. They try to be us so bad, but they can only say Jewish because they know they stole our culture. They outright stole our culture. And then they talk about they want reparations for the Holocaust. Bitch, that was 12 years of y'all getting tortured. And the only reason why Hitler put y'all in those concentration camps to begin with is because y'all stole our culture. One thing he hated worse than niggas was white people trying to be niggas. Period. Look it up. Go in your Google machine and look that up. Stop letting America paint a picture of who was good and who wasn't. Start doing your own goddamn research. This makes no goddamn sense, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these people out here. I'm sick of this goddamn weed in the air everywhere. Every time I go out my goddamn door, it's in the air. I live around old people. It's in the air. It's in the atmosphere. I hate it. It makes me sick. But this is the society we in. This is the kingdom we living in. Everybody worrying about rolling up. Everybody worried about getting high. Ain't nobody thinking about, for 1 second, maybe we should start stocking up canned items and stocking up cases of water and toilet tissue and paper towels and stock up and get a generator, a generator battery. You get what I'm saying? Something that we can use to keep power in the house in case they blow the power grid, which they've been discussing and talking about. It's just the flip of a switch, and the entire Eastern Seaboard is out of power. They got to run, whatever business has got to run on auxiliary backup power. And they not a near nigga prepared for a real apocalypse. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't got no canteens. Y'all ain't got no first aid kits. Y'all ain't got no cases of water. Y'all ain't got no canned items. I got canned items. I need more, but I got canned items. You know what I'm saying? My house gonna be stocked up. You know what I'm saying? My house is gonna be stocked. Y'all seriously need to understand something, Israel. We are seriously in the latter days. We're facing points in our society where famine is running rampant because everything is bad. It's no good. It's parasites in the pork, and y'all white people still eat it. Nasty bastards. I'm showing black people as parasites in the pork, and y'all still want to eat it. I don't give a damn that you grew up on it. It's unlawful. Put it the hell down. Like I don't know how many more ways I could say it to you. You know, again, we in the latter days, but we lack the most important essential stuff for our key survival. We lack brotherhood. We lack sisterhood. We lack coming together. We lack the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. We lacking. And we caught out here lacking hard. We shouldn't be worrying about the next season of Love and Hip Hop or BMF. You understand? We need to be worrying about our survival and eternal life and not eternal damnation on our soul. You understand? Like this is serious, Israel. This is a serious situation, and we're in a serious period of time in our life right now. Like, don't you know what we're dealing with right now, what we're facing right now, on top of having to prepare for the Lord's 56 Passover and having to scrape up money. Brothers ain't even working, losing jobs, losing vehicles. Like, my truck was how I made my money. I ain't got no truck now. I'm down. And I'm still going to make it to the Passover. Even if I ain't even got no money in my pocket, I'm still going to make it to the Passover. I'm showing up with my garment on. I'm going to be right there, serving, making sure my Akim and Akwafim is Tawab. Because that's what we do in the ISUPK. We care for one another. We're kindly affectionate one to another. If we go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 17, it says, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." Let me break that down for you, Israel. Friends will be there for you, right? You know what I mean? We got some real hardcore friends, some ride or die friends, some A1 day one friends that'll ride for you. They gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? If you was a time of need, they right there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might not even necessarily, like, you know, need to physically do anything. But a brother, like these brothers in the ISUPK, these brothers is born for adversity. They don't care what time of the day, what time of the night. If my phone rings, I'm picking up. If I just missed the call, I'm calling right back. You understand? Because that's the job of a priest. We don't have the luxury of not answering that phone, because that phone call could mean life or death. You never know. So it pays dividends to do your priestly duties and pick up that goddamn phone. Yes, it's a two-way street, but at the end of the day, we have to learn to take accountability for our non-action and start taking action. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting a different result, rather than just nip it in the bud and fix it. Because correction is love. Slovakia. If we go to 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17, it says, honor all men. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Honor all your brethren. Honor them. Honor the men above you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to be honored. So learn how to honor the men above you so you could then later on learn how to be honored as an outstanding brother. Let's see. Honor all men. Love the brotherhood. You have to prefer your brethren. You have to love your brethren. You got to love this brotherhood. Because loving this brotherhood is all part of keeping the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. Because brotherhood is not only the strongest weapon we got, it's the biggest weapon we got. Brotherhood and sisterhood is the biggest weapon we got out here. You understand? And that brotherhood and that sisterhood goes beyond. It goes beyond, way beyond. You understand? We have to love the brotherhood, and then we have to fear God, because fearing God is the beginning of wisdom. So we have to make sure that we're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and we're exemplifying and becoming examples of brotherhood and sisterhood. And it says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear God, and honor your king. Honor your king, Yahweh Shah who we ignorantly call Christ. Honor him. Serve him. You understand? Because you will be in his favor, and he will remember you. Lord, don't forget nothing. Let me tell you something. I believe he will come back. He'll give you he might, Slim might give you another chance. He just might. Or he might take your head off. Shalom, Lord. Shalom, Yahba Shemal Shabrakta. So we have to honor the king, honor Yahweh Shah who we ignorantly call Christ. Again, Israel, we're in the latter days. We have to exemplify brotherhood and sisterhood. Shalom, Lord Christ, sir.
Shalom, Lord Christ, can you hear me?
Khan, loud and clear.
Khan, what's good for the night?
Just talking about this brotherhood and how we're in the latter days, and instead of us worrying about, honoring all men and loving the brotherhood, fearing God and honoring the king, as it says in 1 Peter 2 and 17, we worrying about drill music and keeping up with the Joneses, the sisters worrying about Birkin bags or red bottoms and being 304s, and this stuff needs to stop. It just needs to stop. It's pointless. We're in the latter days. You can't take none of this stuff to the grave with you. A dozen of eggs is $28.
What'd you say about $28?
A dozen of eggs is $28.
Khan.
You know what I mean? Cases of water is almost $20. 12 if you go to the gas station for a case of a 24 count of Poland Spring.
God, it was a time. So it was a time when brothers brothers able to cup their hand and go to the faucet and get some water. You can't do that. No, you go to the water hose. If you ain't want to go in the house, you go to the water hose on the side of the house.
You can't now.
You can't do that.
All our faucet water is contaminated now. Did you know that there's traces of birth control in the water? And I think this is part of the reason why these young boys is coming out so effeminate.
Damn.
It's been studies found that it's been studies shown that birth control is found in the faucet water. And we're bathing.
I didn't know that.
And we're bathing in it. We're washing our dishes with it. We're making juice with it. Like, ain't nothing good out here no more. Some of these eggs people buying they scrambling plastic.
Scrambling plastic.
Con, I just looked up something last night. They were sitting there saying they were trying to find creative ways to use plastic. Started putting plastic in cookie dough and different things like that. Because, it's biodegradable, so they try to reshape it and reform it and put it microscopically in other things, like how you do with broken, grinded up glass, where it's like a fine powder. Like I've been sitting here talking about how sisters need to wake up and get out of this delusion of feminism, because originally feminism is a white woman's problem. So why are black women taking on white women's problems and issues? They wearing these dumbass eyelashes, looking like their eyes about to fly off their face. Y'all putting on blonde hair for what? You busy trying to look like them, and they busy trying to take your culture and look like you. Now they getting BBLs. Now they bodies looking righter than yours. You got the saggle tits, and they got the upright perky joints with the yams poking. Looking crazy. But yet, these sisters worrying about stuff that doesn't matter. You can't take to the grave with you. First off, you desecrate your body. Everything about you fake from head to toe. Ain't nothing real about you, not even your personality. Even your personality fake. You wearing makeup, your eyelashes fake, you got Botox in your lips or collagen, whatever that you want to call it. You don't want to show you half a bald head, so you keep a wig on it, or you keep it where you got other hair that don't belong to you, that's yours because you paid for it. You got fake breasts, fake butt. You done got your box reconstructed so you can restart your body count.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, come on, sir.
I just want to make sure you can hear me coming across. That's all.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Yeah.
I got some content I ain't dropping yet. Did you know? That comedian Eddie Griffin, right?
Yeah.
Him and his white boy, they brought out some real profound information, and they broke it and gave a breakdown of it. Sisters, when I put this content out, they need to take note of this content, because it's been studies shown that all these promiscuous women out here sleeping with all these multiple men and letting them, nut all up in them, they're taking on multiple DNA like a sperm bank. And this is part of the leading reason and cause why a woman could settle down with a brother and lay with him and dwell with him and then get pregnant and allegedly have his baby, but he looks just like an ex 6 brothers ago.
Oh.
Because a woman's body is like a vault. And when you're sleeping with multiple men, letting them go all up in you raw, and you letting them finish in you're taking on their DNA. And not only that, it goes deeper than that, sir. They're taking on certain parts of their characteristic traits. And then women wonder why they got bipolar disorder. And these sisters be wondering what's wrong with them. You sat there and you slept with over 50, 60 men. You got all that DNA up in you. What you think was going to happen?
50 or 60 men.
And I'm being modest with the number. I'm being extremely modest with the number.
If I could.
Come.
You hear those numbers. You hear those numbers and you think, damn, 50 or 60, when it's really more than that.
Huh. I was being late with the
20,
number.
it's at least 20. It's at least 20 by the time they graduate high school.
Right. Between 13 and 19, I want to say double digits of some sort.
I just gave it to you. By the time they graduate high school, by the time they turn 17, 18 years old, it's at least 15 to 20 cats that they've been in.
God.
15 to 20.
The numbers from 20 to 30 is astronomical.
And then you go from 17 to 40. Now you got now you got the devil's permission to go out here and sow your royal oats, so to speak.
Yeah. Then it turns into one of those conversations, you in the car with your girl, and she asks you, "Oh, well, what's your body count?" You say, "Oh, I'm a commodity. I got less than 10 women under my belt." And you say, "What's your body count?" And she say, "Well, I lost count after 350.
Yeah.
I lost count after 354. He just looked like
lost count.
Get away from me. What you mean we get married? Apparently I made a mistake. Give me my ring back." There's no getting around that. There's no escaping that. Like, it's disgusting. And all this promiscuity and all this comes from lack of brotherhood, lack of sisterhood, because we lack the gumption to maintain brotherhood and sisterhood because we want to please our flesh. We want to get high. We want to get stupid, silly drunk. And we want to have wild, crazy sex unprotected with the most randomest people. And the sisters is on the same page. And most men in the world don't care because as long as they getting laid, they don't care where it's coming from until they make that trip to the clinic. And they getting that long metal cotton swab right in their rod. And then they giving a shot and 7 pills and say, "Here, take these." Because they better pray they can still have that option because the Lord is dropping stuff that's remixed and there's no cure for it. The Lord done.
Hey, so like Lord, check your message. I just sent you a message.
Con. What's that?
No, SMS.
Okay. Colonel call. You know, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to realize the times that we're in today's society and understand that the stuff that we deem important is really not what's important. We have to get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we have to get back to the Most High God. Because one, we have to learn what brotherhood and what sisterhood really is, and secondly, we have to abide by these laws, statutes, and commandments to fully comprehend what brotherhood and sisterhood really is, so we can exemplify it. Because again, like I said in 1 John 4:20, if a man say I love God but hateth his brother, he's a liar. Like, you see your brother out here every day begging for change, trying to struggle to get something to eat, trying not to get high, at least. Can't promise nothing because he's in the world, but at least he tries. Sometimes he chooses food over drugs. It's not going to be every day, but he's trying. You know, but you toot your nose up to him like you better than him or something. I'm no better than that homeless brother. You understand? I'm no better. And these sisters need to get it out of their head that they better than what they are if they don't have no humbleness to them, no meekness to them, if they don't have no humility, if they don't take accountability. That's the problem on the lot. And you know what? And that's why Captain Zariak is on a lot of these platforms, bringing the truth to these platforms and showing these sisters like, look, this is what it's really about. It's not about that. It's not about getting to the bag. Men could care less how, and this is the crazy thing. Men in the truth and men in the world is on the same page and we're all in agreement, right? We don't care how much a man makes. We don't care how much. We don't care how much we don't care how much a woman makes. We don't care what kind of degree she got. We don't care about none of those accolades. We don't care about none of those accomplishments. All we need to know is, do you have a low to zero body count? Can you cook, clean, suck, hump, and shut the F up? And can you go half on a bill? Matter of fact, can you pay a bill? Because as an adult, you should be fully capable of paying a bill. You understand? Because in this UPK, we work as a unit. We work as a family. It could be 50-50. It could be 60-40. Sometimes I might just need my wife to take care of that. You understand? Because I'm still going to protect and provide and be the best possible husband that I can be. But I need my woman on the same page, and I need my woman to do what needs to be done. You understand? We all have a role to play. And all this stems from brotherhood and sisterhood. We all have a position in this world. You understand? Whether in the world or in the truth, we all have a position to play. And we need to play that position and play that position well. Because if we do, we could get on with this life thing. I promise you, Israel, it'll be great. And it'll damn sure be worth it. Let's see. If we go to Hebrews 13:1, it says, let brotherly love continue. That's showing that Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who we inwardly call Christ, wants us to continue to love one another and love one another as he loved us. We have to help one another. We have to build with one another. We have to prefer one another. You understand, Israel? All this stuff is commanded of us. We, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, have to gather together. We have to. It's only right. It's only fair if we gather together, Israel. If we go to the book of John, chapter 13, verse 35, it says, by this all men shall know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. Meaning, I know you a priest of mine if you love your brother like I love you. If y'all love one another like you're supposed to, if y'all love one another like I love y'all, then I know you're my priest. I know you kin to me. I know you one of my disciples. You understand? That's what's meant in that precept. You know, it was said to me by a very wise brother in Hebrew Academy one day, right? He said, the brother said, I love y'all, but how do I know that y'all love me? How am I going to know that y'all love me? Right? And when he said that, I had to think about that. Like, are we willing to do what it takes to show that we love the brother? Meaning, are we willing to fight these demons, fight this temptation, fight this flesh? You understand? Burn it up, in the words of the Lord, and refine ourselves, find it in gold. You understand? And come out brand new. I came into ISUPK as my slave name, and then I came out a Yashala, which means man God. You know, that's a heavy name, man God. And I have to earn the right to live up to that name. This is why I put the work in that I put in. This is why I do the work that I do. This is why I'm out here prophesying to the wind in this classroom, teaching y'all the Lord, statutes, and commandments of the Lord thy God. You understand? This is why we do what we do, Israel. If we go to the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34, it says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I loved you, that ye also love one to another. He reiterated it specifically to show you that love one another like I loved you. And also, y'all love one to another. Don't just love one like I love you. Y'all love all your brethren, all your brothers and your sisters. And your sisters learn how to love. You understand? Sisters have to learn how to love. It's work in progress. But as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, I believe we can achieve it. I believe we can do it. Now, before I wrap up, if we go to the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 2, it says, fulfill ye my joy, meaning fulfill my joy. The Most High is saying, fulfill my joy. Make me happy. Make me proud. Please your Father, right? That ye be like-minded, meaning of one accord, of one mind, and one body. That's the embodiment of One West. Yes, we are all individual in this school, but we are all like-minded. We're all one body. We're all one mind. My brother Kashakwa could walk in here right now. Also, Daniel could walk in here right now. Marisol could walk in this door right now. Also, Kawogabo could walk in this door right now and ask me what I'm teaching, and I will give them a little quick snippet, and they will pick right up right where I left off, like they was in here listening the whole time. I promise you. That's the whole part of being like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Didn't I just say that? That's the whole point of it. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord and of one mind, meaning we all love one another, and we're all chasing that crown. So we're out here all prophesying to the wind, putting this work of the Lord in, putting our brick in, and we're fighting these demons, fighting our flesh, and we fighting our way through this narrow path to get into the kingdom. You understand? We're fighting, and we're working our way to get into this goddamn kingdom. And we're on one accord of one mind and one body, and we're all like-minded. As long as we're teaching the laws, statutes, and commandments, and keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, not acting like the Christian church talk about I love God, but they hate their brother. If we're keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments and teaching the laws, statutes, and commandments, we're fulfilling the joy of the Most High God. You understand? We're fulfilling the joy of the Most High God. If we go to the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10, it says, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. Meaning, we honor one another by preferring one another. I'd rather be with a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian brother or sister than be with the heathen. I'd rather be with a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian brother than an East Indian, Arab, white man, any of those. I'd rather be with a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian sister than be with a white girl, an Arab, East Indian, any one of those. I would rather be with my 12 tribe. Why? One, we the salt of the earth. We bring flavor. We better. Hands down. Sisters from my 12 tribes, they better. They better than these other nations. And it's better. Just their essence in itself is better. The attitude is definitely there. It's spicy, but I love it. That we like that. We like that about our sisters. You understand? And they smell better, and they taste better. We indulge in our 12 tribes better than we do with these other nations. And all I could do is pray for brothers that deal outside the nation. You understand? And with that, to the next episode, Israel, that's my time. Shalom.